Directed by Martin Scorsese, is one of the most intense crime thrillers I've ever seen. It sets up the story of identity, paranoia, and corruption. And it also does a brilliant job showing the dual mole presence in the city of Boston, which is the first time Scorsese ever directed a movie there. It's about two men living double lives. DiCaprio, a cop undercover in the mob, and Matt Damon, a mob plant inside the police. And they both constantly live fears of being exposed, and it drives the entire film with high intention, crazy twists, and nobody feels safe throughout the entire film. The acting performances are brilliant. DiCaprio has high anxiety, vulnerable, and constantly on the edge, and Matt Damon is charming but cold and a really, really good liar. Mark Wahlberg throughout the film steals scenes and is super aggressive, which is something we don't see that much from Mark Wahlberg. I really enjoyed this film because it follows a lot of the pacing and beats that other Scorsese films have as well. Smart pacing, very aggressive, chaotic energy throughout the entire film. The themes also hit perfectly. Paranoia, surveillance, identity cracks, feels like controlled chaos, and mirrors the characters that are losing control. The film is set in Boston, and it shows how systems around us is constantly failing us. And that's why this film works. The dirty, the corruption, it's almost a character in the film itself. The film symbolizes marks, shadows, red color motives. The tight claustrophobic framing makes you feel more immersed in the city of Boston throughout the entire film. The constant suspense is from start to finish. You'll get big memorable moments, big performances, particularly from Jack Nicholson, who's very charismatic and a little over the top. Sharp writing, explosive twists that come out of nowhere. I think that was one of the biggest weaknesses of the film, is that as all the storylines kind of come together towards the end, you kind of feel a little like it's a little rushed. It kind of comes out of nowhere. The ending is very fast, it's very brutal, it's a little over the top, and it's very, very violent. The romance throughout the film can feel a little forced and a little thin, particularly the Vera Farmiga, Matt Damon. It doesn't feel authentic to me, but it's not a big distraction. And Jack Nicholson's performance is a little over the top, but depending on your taste, you might like it, you might not. I think it's fine. It's a great, memorable performance, particularly from Jack Nicholson, which is one of his last performances he ever does as an actor. The film throughout does a great job showing corruption in the police department, how the systems are constantly rewarding people who lie the best, who are corrupt, and how the systems throughout the city of Boston is failing everybody and rewarding the worst people who are just really good at lying. And the film does a great job showing paranoia. That's basically the heartbeat of the film, showing paranoia. The legacy of this film really is Martin Scorsese winning Best Picture and Best Director. It was the first time he ever won for an Oscar ever. He had never won for Raging Bull, Goodfellas, or any of the previous films. It was the first time he won, and it really cemented his legacy in the film industry. It gave us, to summarize, this film is a character-driven thriller. It really